They say small money no be problem until it turns into big wahala. For Tunde, it started with a simple favour, 5,000 naira. But by the time it ended, his peace, his business, and even his reputation had paid a bigger price. Tunde was the kind of man Lagos respected. Hardworking, streetwise, and sharp with his numbers. He ran a small phone accessory shop, always joking with customers and managing his hustle with pride. He wasn't rich, but he was stable. Until the day a friend walked in with a quick deal. This friend, known as Brother Sheyi, smooth talker, church brother, and that day, Sheyi needed a small favor. Bro, abeg, lend me 5,000 naira. I just need to complete something sharp. I'll pay you back tomorrow. Tunde didn't think twice. 5,000 naira wasn't much, or so he thought. Tomorrow came, then next week, then next month. No repayment, just new excuses. Bro, I traveled to Ibadan. Or, bro, POS swallowed my card. The final one was, I will settle you this weekend. Lo and behold, that weekend never came. But Tunde brushed it off. After all, it was just 5,000 naira. But the thing is that the friendship began to shift. Calls reduced and texts went unanswered. Until one random Saturday, Tunde saw Sheyi's WhatsApp status, celebrating a new job, popping champagne. 5,000 suddenly started to itch. A month later, Sheyi returned. Bro, I have one business idea. I know people that supply phones in bulk. 500,000 naira investment, profit in 2 weeks. Tunde hesitated. But Sheyi looked legit. Now working in a company, sounding confident. Remember that my 5,000 naira, he joked. This time is big money with big returns. Tunde smiled, but something inside whispered, you never collect the small one and you won't give bigger one? Still, greed is louder than caution. He withdrew his savings and invested 500,000 naira. 2 days later, Sheyi stopped picking calls. 1 week later, his number was switched off. Tunde's chest tightened. He drove to the address Sheyi gave him. Empty room, no one there. By the second week, reality hit him harder than Lagos sun. He had been scammed, not by a stranger, but by a friend. The loss really shook him. He couldn't restock properly. His small savings disappeared. His customers drifted to competitors. In fact, he had to take loans and had problems paying back those loans because of the huge interest rates. What hurt most wasn't the 500,000 naira, it was the shame. How do you tell people you lost 500,000 to someone you once fed? He tried to act strong, but bitterness crept in. Each time someone asked for a favor, he'd back at the person, abeg I no get. And that is how pain started shaping his generosity, one disappointment at a time. Weeks later, during a Sunday sermon, the pastor said something that cut deep. God can't trust you with bigger if you don't handle smaller with wisdom. So it wasn't about Sheyi, it was about Tunde's own stewardship. He realized his mistake wasn't lending 5,000 naira. It was failing to apply financial discernment. He confused generosity with wisdom, and greed had clouded his sense. He started again slowly. This time, he kept a record of every transaction. He learned about savings discipline, small investment, and the art of saying no gracefully. So when another friend came with a sure deal, Tunde smiled and said, "If the deal is that sure, my brother, you fit use your own money first." It's not the size of the money. It's the size of the lesson. Sometimes God lets you lose 5,000 naira so you don't lose 5 million naira later. So before you say it's just small money, remember, small money can open big wahala. Be wise, be content, and be faithful with little. If this story hits home, subscribe and join the Money Wise tribe, where we learn how to live with purpose, peace, and profit. I'll see you in the next video.